Greetings all, hope you're doing well, and welcome back to Hong Kong International Airport on a very, very rainy day. Today, we are flying out of Hong Kong and we're heading to Bangkok in Thailand, flying Emirates Flight 381, carrying 335 passengers, 200 kgs of cargo, 28,500 kgs of fuel, which brings our takeoff weight to just under 211,000 kgs, for an estimated flight time today of 2 hours and 12 minutes, flying up at 38,000 feet. If we're lucky, and if the flight plan works, we will be flying over Hainan, Vietnam, Laos, and then into Thailand. So, let's hop into the flight deck and get going. Well, everything's already loaded, and we're connected to ground power, so let's just... There we go, let's just get started up. I do need to hurry because we have a departure, scheduled departure time today of 12 o'clock. It is currently 11:33, so we need to shift it a little bit. Alright, I'm going to go for a speedy startup today, so everything comes on, anti-ice, 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 passenger signs can come on, strobe, taxi, and all external lights can come on. Alright, pressurization, everything needs to come on there, on. Packs, the trim air, the recirculation fans, and just set our temperatures to there. Auto start can come on, engine EC modes. Perfect, and I'm going to set them both to start. They're not going to start until I input the fuel. Actually, let's just leave them there. Change my mind. Fire test, and let's set our cargo heats. Okay, that's pretty much all done. Okay, so the next thing to do is to get our flight plan sorted. So, yeah, let's do that. We need to go to init ref, ignore that message. We are at Hong Kong. Setting inertial position. There's route page from Hong Kong to Victor Tango Bravo Sierra. Flight number today is Emirates 381. Taking off from runway 25 right. I'm going to activate that, execute that, and we are ready to move on to perf init. Cruise flight level today is 380 with a cost index. Emirates uses cost index 35. Reserves today is 5, and we can request the rest. Thrust limits today we are not derating because we're fairly heavy, so we can leave that as it is. Takeoff, ref speed can come on. Flaps 5 for takeoff. And we can request all the other data. I'm going to activate those V speeds. And then departure, we are taking off from 25 right using the Pekka 1 Delta. Departure, there we go. For the arrival, we are doing the Caro 1 Bravo for the ILS 419 left with the KRT transition. I'm going to execute that. That is everything. Let's just sort out the discontinuities. That goes there. And then over there is to KRT. And that sorted that. Okay. That is us ready to go. So let's get the radio switched on. and then what I need to do is probably left. Alright, so I've set the QNH as per the ATIS. I'm now going to... I'm going to get the window wipers on. Runway turnoffs can come on, and we'll start the APU. And now, all there is to do is to get Pushback and get on out of here. So the flight director can come on, the auto throttle can get armed. We're coming out of here at a speed of 250 initially. Initial climb is... Oh, there is no initial climb, fantastic. So we just go all the way up to 38,000 feet. Great, okay, that's done. So now, all there is to do is wait for the ADIRU to align. That's going to take another minute, and we can get pushed back. Okay, the ADIRU has been aligned, so we are ready for pushback. Let's release the parking brake and get ourselves pushed back. I'm going to set both engines to start. And 25 right is just behind us over there. I'm going to arm LNAV and VNAV. Lufthansa A380 over there. Okay, parking brakes set, and let's start the engines. Auto brake set to RTO. I'm going to arm the spoilers and set flaps 5. Okay, 2 successful engine starts. I'm going to put the landing lights on early, and that's everything. We are ready to go, so I'm going to clear the irrelevant warnings. Parking brake released, and a little bit of power. And let's taxi. To runway 25 right. Looking at the clock down there, we have roughly 10 minutes before our scheduled departure time, so we're definitely making good time. There's absolutely no rush now, so we can just get going at our own discretion. Okay, I'm going to hold short here of 25 right until it's time to take off, and then we will get going. Okay, so we're going to depart 10 minutes early here, because I believe we'll make up that time as we go. So, once again, parking brake released, a little bit of power. Rolling takeoff today. Excellent. So I'm going to start the clock. 50% N1, or thereabouts. Stable. Toga. Runway is fairly slippy today. Rotate. It's fairly turbulent as well, it seems. Positive rate, gear up. Okay, we got some severe turbulence at the moment. That's alright, we can deal with that. Taxi light coming off. Runway turn-offs can come off. I'm going to go direct to Rumsey. Flaps 1. And flaps up. disarm the spoilers. Okay, we're above the rain now, so the window wipers can come off. Landing lights can come off. Since we're almost at 10,000 feet, set standard QNH. Wow, quite a turbulent takeoff, but we did okay. Not bad at all. And we're going to pass Rumsey here. I'm going to let the flight director take care of the speed. As we climb to 38,000 feet. Well, that is us on the way to Bangkok. Okay, welcome back to the flight deck after 1 hour 41 minutes. We are just restarting engine 2. We had a we had an issue. It just came up on here. The pressure was, it just died. The engine just died. So I ran through the checklist. We're currently restarting the engine now, and looks like we've got a successful start. That does seem to be the case. Okay. Alright then, so we've had a successful engine start. There we go. Okay, I'm still on alert for that stuff. I just need to monitor it now. And we are just coming up to our top of descent, so we might as well begin descending soon. Anyway, so let's go to init ref, and we are landing as per the emergency checklist with flaps 20. Actually, I don't need to write that in, do I? We are landing with flaps 25 and 140 knots. So put that in there, and then I'm gonna program the descent. So we need to, I'm just going to tell it to go straight down to 2,000 feet, because the last time I did this flight I had to do a go around because didn't descend fast enough. The runway was a lot closer than I thought it was. So we're maintaining 260 knots at the moment. We've got both engines working fine. I need to, as per the emergency checklist, ground proximity flap override, and I'm going to override that. Okay. That is just about everything. Okay. Well, it looks like we're fine then. So I'm just going to monitor the engines here. I actually didn't expect that to happen. That's completely random. But we've dealt with it. Okay, just gone past 190 knots. We're going to take flap 1.
2,500.
We've just hit 2,500 feet.
2,500.
It's just warning me that the speed brake is extended. Yes, I'm aware. Also, I'm going to switch off the gear override warning because I really don't care about that.
2,500.
Alright, we need to continue to decel now. I'm going to take us down to 140 knots, which is our landing speed. And we're going to continue to descend to 2,000 feet. Meanwhile, we're going to take flap 5. Quite misty today in Thailand, but that's fine. And we're going to take flat 15. All the exterior lights are on. The APU gen and the APU bleed are coming on. Alright, down to 140 knots now. And we're going to take flat 25. Meanwhile, we're going to arm the spoilers. Okay, the gear's coming down now. Here we go. What's my decision height today? 300 feet. I think it's 300 feet. Yes, decision height. No, decision height is 200. Fine, okay, no problem.
One
1,000 feet. Feet.
500.
Minimums continue. There we go. Knots. Fantastic. Alright, the auto brake is off. Ooh, awesome. Welcome to Bangkok. So, I suppose we should start the APU. And let's take a look at that landing one more time. Welcome to Bangkok. It's a really nice airport. I mean, if I could have my visuals up a little bit higher, I certainly would. It's a really, really nice airport. We're just going to park up here at the end, next to this Thai Airways. To the right of that. And here we go. We've parked at the gate. The engines are coming off. There's the jetway, just attaching itself now. And we can power down, so all external lights can come off, the generators can come off, all the hydraulic stuff comes off. Passenger signs can come off. Taxi light can come off. The anti-ice is already off. Fuel pumps coming off with crossfeed. Oh. Pressurization can be switched off. Window heats can come off. So can the ADIRU, and the bus tyres can come off as well, as can the packs and the recirculation fans, everything down, and then the cargo heats. There we go. Brilliant! Well, welcome to Thailand, more specifically Bangkok. That was a really, really nice flight. I liked that one. Well, we are now down on the ground. Thank you so much for joining me in this journey. This was a really, really enjoyable flight, made infinitely better by the fact that this airport has autogate. I really like that feature, just parking up and then having the jetway move to you is ridiculously cool. So yeah, thank you for joining me, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next video. Bye bye. Hi guys, thank you so much for watching my video. It really means a lot, I really appreciate that. If you'd like to see more of my content and more of my annoying voice, click here. If you want to see the next video in the X-Plane series, click here.